had to make it look juicy for her.
This is Art from Ohio. And today we're going to be talking about Sexy Red, Big Sexy Red, whatever her name is. So she performed at a high school or whatnot. And we trying to figure out, why does the administrators and the superintendents think that this is all right behavior, good behavior? Then the black community want to turn around and say why the kids don't know how to read, why the kids is failing. Black community want to talk about why the crime rate is all up, or why there's so many babies' mamas and babies' daddies, in the marriage rate. The divorce rate is so high. People ain't getting married and people's getting divorced. And this is all a problem. And, this is the problem with it. They have so low standards for the kids, when the kids should be worried about their education and trying to better themselves for the future. But we about to go ahead and get on into that. Now, this is how I found what school it was, because I noticed that Hawk Country banner up at the top of the kids or whatnot. And I just was on here trying to figure out where the school was at, and I ended up stumbling across it. But if you notice in the video of Sexy Red walking through there, it's a part to where you see a little banner in the little video that she in where it says the same thing, Hawk Country. But if you can see, you can notice that that's the same thing that's in the video of Sexy Red walking through, coming into the gymnasium or whatnot. And this is also Hazelwood Central High School. Big Sexy. You ain't big, you weigh 110, 120 soaking wet. Sexy. Ain't nothing sexy about you. You come through walking like that thing ain't been washed in like 2 years. Just looking like you dirty and stink. Look like your feet is hurting. Pot belly. Look like you done had 20 abortions. Baby, go hit the gym. I don't know what the younger generation is looking at, man. You got a whole bunch of dudes that probably ain't getting no action. They probably sitting around watching nasty flicks or whatnot. So y'all just looking at any and everything, thinking everything look good. But this ain't it. The best thing this generation got right here is Ice Spice, man. This ain't it though. Y'all need to throw her back out to the wolves, because this ain't gonna work right here, buddy. Okay, here we go. We got the 50-year-old gangbanger, 10 years away from being with a walker and stuff. He over here throwing up blood signs and in the 5 gang signs and stuff, bro. Man, your gangbanging years been over like 30 years ago, bro. You ain't got the memo yet, man. Somebody's having a midlife crisis, bro. You need to go somewhere and sit down and take your little project or whatnot that you got from Toys R Us, and you might as well go ahead and take her and put her back on the shelf, because this ain't gonna cut it. Poor Kodak Black, man. God bless you, man. I hope you clean yourself up and get off them drugs or whatnot, and be productive with yourself in the music industry. But I think we all know why you've been struggling with your drug problem, because you seen them crawl dag toes of old girls or whatnot, and you ain't been right since. Look at it. Got all them tattoos all over her body. Look like a 3rd grader, been having arts and crafts on her body. This trash, man. Can somebody explain to me how most of these black females, just like this one on this screen, they don't like white people, but for some odd reason, they wearing blonde hair like white people? Just hypocrites. Don't make no dang on sense. Jim Brown.
You done fucked up, you know that, don't you?
I see what I'm saying. I thought.
No, so, you know what I'm saying? That you done fucked up now, you know that, don't you?
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. This is Dr. Nettie Collins Hart, superintendent of Hazelwood High School. And it's the one who let Big Sexy Red, whatever you want to call her, perform at Hazelwood High School. And I'm just trying to figure out, why does she think that it's acceptable for that type of behavior to be going on at her school? you know, with the rap lyrics and all of that. Let alone her kids ain't doing too proficient in their academics. Let alone, it seems to be you always got to tell the black females how they need to conduct and act in public. They want to come to school dressing like hoochies. And then, you know, people got to set rules in front of the females to make them understand that how to dress in public or in a professional setting. Let alone for their superintendent, this is let us, everybody in society, know how you feel about the black students in your district. You setting low standards by letting this type of action go on at your schools. So for that, you need to be fired, and you're going to get fired. All the crimes that don't happen at the school, which you should see them popping up on the screen right about now. You know, you're not directly the cause of that, but you definitely are indirectly the cause of it. So we need better for those kids so they can be able to succeed in society and not accept and think that dysfunctional behavior is cool. So yeah, you just got you and your principal fired or whatnot. But that's all I got to say on her. So we got right here Dr. Sharitha Holan. And this don't look like no doctor to me. This must be one of these affirmative action hires right here. So you the one who approved this girl coming to this school performing. Well, guess what? You just got your superintendent and yourself fired. First thing first. And what's going on with them kids while they ain't proficient in their academics, man? Now we got to get that together, but it's gonna be too late. You up out of there. You just got you and your superintendent fired. So good luck. And my thing is this: what's up with all this blonde hair you wearing? Now I understand why you let Big Sexy Red come perform at the school, cause you looking like a hood rat in your dang on pictures. You supposed to be the adult. You up here acting like you 20 years old, 16-year-old, 25 years old. And you dang sure got to be over the age of 55. Now, when are you going to grow up? You ain't smart enough to know that you shouldn't be having rappers come to the school and perform, especially performing the stuff that they performing, and your kids is failing. But it's cool. Guess what? You just got fired. You're out of here, as Donald Trump would say. You're fired. Yeah, this ain't no different than them trying to push the gay agenda, the LGBTQ agenda, trying to transition kids in school or whatnot, trying to take parents' parental rights away from them. This ain't no different, for the simple fact that that's dysfunctional behavior, and this right here is dysfunctional behavior, and it's setting the black community back. You know, we already behind in all categories. I would say dang near all, but no, it's really all of them. So this is can't be tolerated. We got to have, as a black community, way higher standards. And if you don't care about your kids in your community, I dang sure do. And this ain't doing up and making all black people look bad. So this ain't cool. We ain't gonna accept it. We gonna get the administrators removed or whatnot. And shame on Big Sexy Red, whatever you want to call it, for even participating in this. But thank y'all for watching. I appreciate it. Signing out.